Hail, Thrand here.
Hail, this is Eldgrim.
And we have something special today.
No doubt.
We have a shipment straight in from Medieval Shoppe, and this is a heavy box.
Not only heavy, but it takes two of us to even hold it up for the camera. It's so long. I'm curious what's in this.
This thing is heavy, and
I don't hear anything clinking around in here, though. You know what I mean?
He's got it packed really tight, guys. So
it must be some good stuff.
We might have to skip to after we're getting into it, so I'll see what we can do here.
You're gonna need a knife for this.
Oh yeah.
I know how he is. He's gonna pack this really tight.
Okay, that came off easy. Let's see what we got in here.
Here, we gotta cut this paper.
Bubble wrap stuff. Well, I think we've got it done. Let's see what we got.
I'm telling you, you had a lot of packing. Look, there's still more of that.
Oh yeah, it's to make sure it's not tight and the stuff looks sharp. Ooh. That looks like a Damascus Viking sword.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the Damascus, it's the Hillside Forged Damascus Viking sword.
And look at the
wire
grip.
Yeah, it's a wire grip, and the whole thing is Damascene or
the pattern is amazing.
Pile steel or pattern welded. Pattern welding is a little different, but it's very similar.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful. I love the design, and we got a really tight hilt on it. And I'm wondering if maybe he sent this because he saw our video about the tight Viking hilts. It's a real traditional.
Oh, the one about Matt Easton and Roland Warzeka and their grip.
Yeah, because it's the type of sword that would fall directly.
I think Thrand's found himself a new sword.
Maybe we can test this out.
Yeah, I think Thrand's happy. What else have we got in there?
Let's see. Oh.
No. Are you?
It looks like the exact same type blade with a
two Damascus swords in one
later
shipment.
Century hilt, more of a 13th century or
you're shitting me. Look at this. You got to be kidding me. This guy, Medieval Shoppe, man, they're awesome. They sent us two Damascus swords in one shipment.
Very beautiful.
This is going to match well with my Type 13.
They were very expensive too. So
yeah, but this is almost like a 13B, even though maybe it's not. It's got like a Type 10 blade
style. Yeah, but, well, it could be. They used them in the later century. That was just the classification of where they first showed up and where they're classified at. I mean,
I gotta say,
century you could have a 10
claim.
Type 10.
I'm claiming this one. This one's mine.
I'll definitely claim this one. I need this for the videos.
What else we got in here?
I love the S pommel. I believe it's an S style pommel.
Look, check this out.
Ooh. Oh, that must be his Lord of the Rings design.
That's his Middle Earth sword.
Yeah. Yes.
Looks like something that maybe like the Dunedain Rangers or the Rangers of Ithilien would carry.
He mentioned something about having a fantasy sword. I'm looking at this going, it's not really that fantasy. I mean,
well, if you look at the edge on this thing,
historical blades that were made in this exact same manner.
If you look at the edge on this thing, you can tell it's definitely a functional sword. I would use it.
Right, for around 13th, early 14th century, they were using stuff like this against mail. I mean, this is
maybe not with the cross guard that well ornamented or decorated.
But it's possible it still had these styles. So.
Sure.
And the grip, very much like a longsword. This is like a longsword grip on a broadsword blade, so to speak, a heavy blade.
That's a beaut.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I love the design of the sheath too.
That's pretty cool. Can't wait to check that one out.
And test cut with it.
Oh man.
You've been wanting one of those for a while.
Yes, I have.
Oh, what is it, 1860?
1860 U.S. Army Heavy Cavalry Saber.
Yeah, and it's hard to see in this, but this is actually metal, like it's supposed to be, actual sheath.
Man, that is a beauty.
Wow,
I mean,
that is beautiful.
I mean, I like that, boy.
Very nice.
Man, I'll go good with like maybe a 6-shooter or something, you know.
Oh, most certainly.
Goes great with my cowboy boots.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Based on the old Hessian war boots or riding boots. That's what cowboy boots were originally based on.
That's man, I want to take the plastic off of this.
Oh, go for it. Let's see what else we got in here. Well, I think you're gonna trip on this. I think this is why the box was so big. Still
I can't see, dude. Your head's in the way. I want to see what it is.
A Cladamore, big claymore. And this is actually a beautiful design. It's got the honeycomb end pieces on the quillions or crossguard. Some people call it a clover or shamrock shape, but it's a honeycomb.
Dude, that thing's as big as me.
Oh yeah, it feels great. It's not bad at all.
It's a monster.
I can most certainly use it. Beautiful.
Man, it's like Christmas when Tim from Medieval Shoppe sends us toys, man. Man, we are lucky, dude. I can't wait. I don't even know what video to do first. We should let our fans vote on it. Like what blade to do first.
You should do that down below. Tell us what you want to see demonstrated first and test it out.
Yeah.
I like the handle on this too. The hilt is long enough with the ball on the back.
Yeah.
I will actually be able to use it properly. Some reproductions, they try to sharpen it up a bit, and with the length and weight of the blade, there's no way to actually use it.
Well, I'll tell you what, they have a lot of options on this boat, Thrand.
This sheath is hard to get the sword back into, but it's the length of the sword that makes it that way.
Let's see, what all we get? Let's look at
it has the baldric and everything. We'll have to take this out later and check it out. It's got the baldric and everything to hold it on your back with the sheath that it came up.
That is awesome.
I'm surprised these don't have sheaths, but I didn't see anything in the box.
I didn't see anything extra either.
I don't see anything else in there. Just some
let's
to help hold the box.
Let's give the audience an outline of what we got here, what they can vote on for our first episode of this package, because
these two swords almost go
I can't make up my So either a Damascus sword, it doesn't matter which, the 1860 U.S. Army heavy cavalry saber.
I believe that's listed as the medieval sword.
This is the medieval
Damascus,
century
design, 12th, 13th century. This is the Viking sword.
Yeah. Then you have the claymore.
Yeah, the claymore.
Or we have the Middle Earth sword.
The Middle Earth sword, which I'm going to say I can look this up, and I bet you I can document that it's possible to have had this one within the right century, a transitional era.
Cast your votes now. Damascus sword, either one. 1860 U.S. Army heavy cavalry.
Viking Damascus sword, the hill.
Well, that's what I was saying.
They
can choose just either one of these. Damascus. Yeah.
Pit them against each other. We might do that in the future.
Yeah, we might. And
then we have our Middle Earth sword.
Yeah, cast your vote for the one you want to see in its first debut video of the... Man, I can't wait,
He mentioned something fantasy, he didn't say what, and I was kind of worried, but I'm not worried now. This is very nice.
That is nice.
Oh, yeah, sir.
They're all nice. I mean, I'm so excited, Thrand. I don't know which one I want to do first.
Due to the heft, it's going to will a lot like the 13th century hand-and-a-half sword, probably.
Man. Tim, Medieval Shoppe, I'd like to thank you, Jarl Tim. These are awesome gifts.
Oh, most certainly. And as always, they look like superior quality.
No doubt about it. And I mean, even this cavalry saber looks like it was made in a traditional way.
Oh, it looks authentic.
It's got the back edge. Yeah, it does. I mean, this is great. I love all these. We leave it to you. It's in your hands, audience. Vote now.
Yes. Be sure to subscribe, like.
Find us on Facebook at Thrand and Eldgrim as well of Remembrance. Also, ask to join our boat crew. That's the Thrand YouTube boat crew, where you can get exclusive content. We post photographs from the set, things most people don't see until the videos come out.
Most certainly.
Also, help us improve the content of our videos. You can send your donations to us at www.patreon.com/Thrand. Also, Thrand has an account through PayPal, and you can send that to him at his his Yahoo email.
Yahoo, yeah. Thrand at Yahoo if you need to send anything. Just make sure you send me an email first and let me know what's going on or what you intend for me to do with the funds if you send us any funds for anything you'd like to see done.
That's right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Farewell.
Farewell.